I'm not getting excited about good practice. I think it's hard to say that wasn't maybe the best practice we've had since our staff's come to Ohio State. High energy, especially for practice 20. Really impressed. The energy, the speed, I think they see light at the end of the tunnel. So it's a very, very good day practice-wise. Guys staying up, guys going, guys back health-wise. So I'll answer. So, Braxton, his demeanor is doing better than I thought. Around the players. And, I think now that he knows the plan's in place, the plan in place to get surgery. I don't know the exact time and location and all that. I'm sure we'll let you know when we find out.
Back row right, Clay.
Coach, what have the last 24 to 48 hours been like for you and this team? And does this rival maybe the biggest challenge of your coaching career, getting JT ready to go?
I haven't really given it much thought, other than, we're worried about, one thing that our team's been pretty good at. I've gotten better at it, just worried about the moment. The moment is getting the team ready. The quarterback's an important cog, but that's exactly what it is, a cog. It's not the team. And the positive is, and we actually shared this with the team last night, is that injuries happen during the course of football. Matter of fact, I've never been a great player, so just in all sports, just something always happens. This is a tough one. But they've got, I want to say, I had Tom Herman recite it to our staff, our team. I want to say JT and had about 300 competitive snaps, throws, not snaps, this fall. When Kenny Gate went into the game a couple years ago, I think that's 6. So he's had a bunch, and he's a meticulous guy. JT and Cardell's come a long way as well. So our backup quarterback and third quarterback have had 300 competitive throws, not reps, throws during training camp. And it's not against scouts, it's against offense.
Back row middle, Jared.
Urban, you mentioned the way that the offense maybe changed a little bit a year ago when Kenny came in, when Braxton was out. Offense changed a little bit in terms of the way you called plays, things that maybe he did better. What are some of those things that maybe JT does a little bit better that may alter the way you would attack offensively?
Well, that's still to be determined, and if I knew it, I probably wouldn't tell you anyways. Playing the season here soon. But he is I was talking to, I forget who I was talking to earlier today, but some of the best quarterbacks are great distributors. I watched Peyton Manning play, and I'm in awe the way he distributes the ball around. I thought Kenny Gate was one of the best I've been around as far as getting the ball out rather quickly and distributing the playmakers now run with the ball and make plays. And that's what my initial evaluation of JT is very good at that.
Front row, Bill.
You spent a lot of time developing the culture, making sure that culture is in place. How important is it now in light of the fact that you're a quarterback? Was that a concern of yours, and this is a big test for them?
Huge test, and that's what you prepare for. It's all to be determined. However, if you have to start the same, we need passing grades on day after a passing grade, 2 days after a passing grade, as far as 3 days after. The long scrimmage on Saturday, obviously the world test is a week from Saturday against a very good team. So far they're passing the tests.
And in the immediate aftermath, as soon as it happened, what was the mood like on that field?
It was devastating. It was a bad deal. I was really personal. I didn't see exactly what happened. I thought someone hit me.
All right, Austin.
Urban, it's been pretty common nationally for people to downgrade your team from a playoff contender to maybe not, the best in the Big Ten on the outside. Has anything changed inside the program in the last 40 hours?
Well, the answer to that. Practice 21 tomorrow, and I still like that team.
Would you consider playing both JT and Cardell, or are you?
Yeah. Urban, 2 quick things. Number one, have y'all in the last 48 hours, 24 hours, second guessed the bringing Braxton along the way you did? Do you feel like, how do you feel like that all went? Do you feel like the first surgery was good?
Oh, I second guess everything.
Yeah.
It's 3rd down to 6, we don't get it. I second guess. Why do we run that 3rd down to 6? If they do make it, I'll do second guess that. So when I say So I have great trust in our medical staff. But sure, that's a second guess. I won't say second guess, just make sure evaluation is doing the best we can.
But y'all felt like you were being pretty careful with him, correct? Am I correct with that? Yeah. And the other thing, you talked about last year about the offense changing a little, when Kenny went in, just, do packages change? I mean, what just sort of changes now with JT in there? I mean,
Well, anytime you can just, what's his skill level? You know, Braxton's got a very unique skill set. He's got one of the quickest releases that I've ever seen. Kenny didn't have that quick release. Kenny was a full field distributor, if that makes sense. So we're still going through with JT. JT's got a good release. He's got another good skill level. The other two, Cordell's got a cannon. So, and then you add the element of having the elongated or stretch of play when things aren't working, both of them have the ability to do that too. So that's all. That's why we go sit down and look at each other for 10 hours a day. Is what figure out what pieces. So yeah. The good thing is the pieces around you are. I don't want to give them too much credit, but I hope this is throw some short balls and turn it a long game. We haven't had much of that around here.
Front row left, Ari.
Coach, in the statement last night, Braxton said that he anticipates coming back in 2015 to lead this team. A, how can somebody be so sure at this point, a year from now, that they could do that? And could you realistically see a future building around him again in 2015?
I hope. Once again, how can someone, I mean, that's the normal progress. I guess Drew Brees and great one from Oklahoma. Sam Bradford had a similar type. I heard Drew Brees was even worse. And I just sat in meetings with other doctors, other quarterbacks that have gone through it. And Sam Bradford, I think, lost him twice in this year. They all came back strong. And it took a full year to recover. So that's,
I meant from the standpoint of potentially moving on, not necessarily being able to play again, but or doing, yeah.
I don't know if you just have to get healthy and go. I'm hearing it's a 9 to 12 month injury, so. Once again, we haven't had this discussion at all. I just read the same thing you said, so it's not good to talk.
Doug.
I'm not sure I answered your question. I'm sure the question was.
It just seems like
How
he didn't
we
have to
do
say
it?
anything yet. Yeah, you're fine.
Doug.
Urban, what? Just to cover a little ground again, when this happened in February, it was called a minor outpatient procedure on Braxton. Just that we're here now, that we're from minor outpatient to he can't play at all in 2014. Just what do you think of that?
What do I think of that?
I mean, is that, did you have it in your head at all when this happened in February? That it could
No,
be
I was
this
I believe
serious?
he'd be ready to go in the summer as well. I was kind of in my heart believing that he'd be ready to go in summer, and everything seemed to be on course. You know, we're not allowed to watch our kids throw, but my reports were every day I'd ask how to do today, how to do today. It's going really well in July. And then this happened, so. No, to answer your question, did I have any thought that this could happen?
Was there any, even as you got into preseason and were easing him back, were there moments when you thought, man, this isn't going right?
I thought that we might have to be very careful as we start the season because the volume of throws